No game for the last 2 weekends, Shauna, due to the weather. Has it been frustrating not having any games to play?
Yeah, a lot of the girls are obviously frustrated and wanting to be back on the pitch, and we're back in now, which is good. But a huge shout out goes out to them really for the way that they've applied themselves over the last 2 weeks, I think it is, because they've done everything that's been asked of them at home, and they've got the miles in the legs, and they've kept themselves ticking over. So we've made the best out of a bad situation, and we're just glad that we're back now.
Well, we try again this weekend to get the Gennaro Adnan Trophy semi-final played. It's Briton, Ferry, Llansawel here at Park Hall. They've done very well since their promotion to the top flight, haven't they? So it's going to be a difficult challenge this weekend.
Yeah, of course, and I think I said it weeks ago now. There's not a game in this league really that you can go in expecting to win. Every single team this year has stepped up the game, and especially Briton Ferry. You know, they were new to the league, and they deserve to be here, and they've shown that in their recent results as well. And whilst we're riding this wave, they are too, and it's going to be a tough game, and one that we're hoping isn't as close as last time, but it's one that we're all looking forward to.
You touched on it briefly there. They have had some impressive results recently, haven't they? They've beaten both Swansea City and Cardiff City in the last two fixtures, so that just shows the level of the task that we face this weekend.
Yeah, absolutely, and you know, when you're in the same sort of headspace that we are, that you're picking up good results, and you've got teams looking at you who weren't expecting you to get these results, you've just got to keep enjoying it. And I'm pretty sure some of their results have been similar to ours in the fact that we're full of confidence, so are they. We believe that we can get the 3 points, and so do they. And they've been able to turn over teams that you probably wouldn't expect, but also so have we. So I think it just shows how close the game's going to be at the weekend, but it's one with the pressure of a semi-final and things like that. It could go either way, and hopefully it lands our way at the weekend.
The sides have met once already this season, of course, here at Park Hall back in October. A frustrating afternoon, really, as your side struggled to break them down in a 1-1 draw. Do you think, though, that your team has improved and come on a lot since that game?
Yeah, of course, and it's something that we've been speaking about for a couple of weeks now. When we came back in the new year and we looked at the 8-week schedule that we had ahead, it's a tough ask, because we've got some really tough games in there in such a tight window, and especially now with the cancellations, it's going to be even harder. But when you speak about Briton Ferry, you know what to expect, and last time it was a new experience for us. We hadn't come up against a team that was so physical and so tough and demanding, but now that we've got that experience, it's one that we can learn from and hopefully overcome this time round.
How have the preparations gone then ahead of the game this weekend? There'll have been 2 good nights of training going into it.
Yeah, we're just buzzing to be back, and like I said, the fitness levels have been maintained from the girls, so that's a shout out to them. But most importantly, this week it's been a tough week of match prep, but also just getting a feel of the balls again, because we've been off for 2 weeks. So we're just happy to be back, and the mindset and the way that the girls have applied themselves has been fantastic this week. So we feel like we're more than ready to go.
And there'll certainly be no need for motivation this weekend, whether it's a chance to reach a first final since switching to the Welsh system in 2021.
Yeah, and we've already overcome one of our targets of making sure we make the semi-final, so we've done that. But I think now, with how well we have been performing, we want to go one step further, and making a final for the first time for this women's team would be outstanding. But also doing it in the way that we have, by knocking out Cardiff the round before, is something that we're proud of, and to go the whole way would be really exciting for us.
And then what would it mean then for the players to reach that final?
Yeah, they'll be buzzing. You know, we say it every single week that we are keeping ourselves grounded, and we want to keep our feet on the floor. And whilst we're enjoying the wins that we're getting, we're very much aware of where we stand in the long-term development of this team. So to reach a final would be really exciting, and something that we haven't done before. So naturally that will come with nerves as well, and a bit of apprehension because we haven't done it. But it's something that we can go into full of confidence, knowing that whoever we would meet in the final, we've had good results against those teams too. So fingers crossed we get that over the line at the weekend.
And then finally, what's the injury situation looking like ahead of the game? I imagine the 2-week break will have helped some of those injuries.
Yeah, and especially off the back of Christmas as well, where we've had a couple of sessions there that we were able to rest and recover. So we're looking fit and healthy. We've got players who have been out with long-term injuries that are in contact and so close now. So we're pretty much close to full squad, which it's really exciting for us as a staffing team to be entering a semi-final game, but also the schedule that we're going to have coming up with a full squad. So yeah, looking good.